Some fucking beauties coming down the street right now. Damn. That V8, that one in front. That V8 is amazing, man. Mandem, let me know what's your most favourite car engine configuration. Do you like inline 5s? Do you like V5s slash VR5s? Do you like inline 6s or V6s? Do you like vertical 10s? Do you like even a one cylinder? Very uncommon engine in cars. You hear them in motorbikes. Do you like 2 cylinders? Do you like 3 cylinders? AKA the mini inline 6. Personally, for me, the best one's the 10 cylinders. The tune on the 10 cylinders, nothing beats that, man. But V8s come second place. And that Ferrari had a V12. There was a Ferrari behind. I don't know what the man are up to, but they're just trying to enjoy the things, man. See cars, they're actual beasts. See that? Yeah, a car is way more interesting to see fly across than a fucking bus. You know, yeah, all these vegs call their buses beasts, rockets, when they ain't nothing like that. I'm sorry, mate, a bus ain't nothing like a rocket, bruv. Just go check any car, bruv. It doesn't even have to be a sports car. Any car can move quicker than a fucking bus. You know? No bus is a rocket, mate. Buses are like the slowest things out here. But they seriously man them that'll call a bus rocket a beast. They'll say it got abused on the street by the driver when it's taking a fucking day to reach 60 miles per hour. Like, bro, buses ain't no rockets, bro. Buses ain't no psycho like that, bro. There's some real weapons out there which you just saw on the street. There's some real weapons out there. Buses ain't nowhere close to that type of power, bro. There's so many cars out here that are like actual weapons, bro. You know, this is why I understand why people say like, oh, cars. I can understand why people will like cars, but I don't understand why people like buses. Like, buses ain't really that special. I understand. Personally, I actually understand, you know. But for me, yeah, what I like about buses is their history. What I also like is the different configurations you can get. Like, if you go on Next Man's Operator, you know, the seat configuration or bar configuration could be different to the other. You know, I like the differences on buses. I like seeing how buses progress as they age throughout their life cycle. You know, I don't really think of buses as like weapons or beasts like that. You know, obviously some buses are faster than others, and it is interesting when you get a faster bus than the other. You know, that's something I will admit to. But some enthusiasts gas buses to the extreme. Like, in all honesty, a performance coming from a bus ain't ever gonna be that powerful, mate. I'm gonna be honest with you. The electrics, yeah, they're quite a surprise, you know, for a bus's acceleration. But the diesel things, even buses as a whole, you know, their performance is never gonna be as thrilling as the performance you get in like a car, even a motorbike, you know. Alright, when someone's flooring it in a sports car, bro, you know, you don't even know if you're gonna make it throughout that day. That thrill, that excitement just comes to you, bro, when you're riding that thing or you're driving it. You know, obviously I haven't drove a car before, but I can actually it's like almost I can picture myself in it. Beautiful. Yeah, there's man just speeding around with the cars and that throughout this area during the night time. I don't blame them, man. You gotta do it when there's no one about, man. Have some fucking fun, bruv. I could listen to that to put me to sleep, man. Cars just have a legendary sound to them. you know, to the engine. Cars just have that iconic, like, obviously it depends on the type of car, but like majority of cars, yeah, that have engines, they have that iconic tune that just reverbs, it echoes as it glides across, especially sports cars. The same thing with motorbikes, that strong sound with that awesome echoing effect. It just sounds legendary, man. I should hear it from outside, and you just hear it go past you. No bus's engine really has that. No bus's engine really has that legendary powerful effect. The only buses with engines I can really say that have kind of like a nice loud noise that ain't too obnoxious would be ADL's MMCs, their 2014 Plus Enviros with their Euro 6 exhaust. Those look have got a nice. Those are like one of the few buses that have got a loud noise that's actually like appealing to kind of listen to. Apart from like the 2014 to 2015 ones, their exhaust is a bit, their airy noise is it's just a bit too obnoxious. But 2016 plus ones, they got some the way ADL changed the airy noise as they accelerate. They sound miles better in my opinion. I feel like the 2014 to 2015 ones are a bit overrated. 2016 MMCs, their exhaust, they sound better than the older lot. I'll be real. 2016 plus ones, and I'm not talking about the exhaust. Well, the thing is, people say it's the exhaust and that, but obviously we all know the exhaust makes the rumbling noise coming from the engine. It doesn't make no blowing noise. So I'm not talking about the rumble that the exhaust has. I'm talking about this airy noise that people have told me that is coming from the exhaust or something like that. But I don't really know about that. I think the sound does travel through the exhaust, but I don't think it's just the exhaust that's causing it. No, because why is it? Yeah, there's no other buses that really have an air blowing noise from the exhaust like that. Why is it that them buses have it like that? These ADL Euro 6s. Why is it like that with them? Someone please let me know. It could be to do with the shaping of the exhaust tip. Because if you look at them, they've got square exhaust for once, which you rarely see any shit like that on buses. You rarely see buses with different shaped exhaust tips rather than your boring old cylinder hose looking arting. You don't really see buses with different shaped exhaust, but ADL switched up a bit. They chose a square boxed exhaust tip, and that's quite a shocker, to be fair. That's quite a shocker, I'll be real, for a bus.